Well then, good morning. Yes, I'm still in my jammy top. Ta-da! It has little is this the flamingo one? Yeah, flamingos on watermelon floaties, flamingos on various ring floaties. You can't find these anymore. They were at Walmart. Secret Treasures made them, and they were 100% cotton, and they were only $12 until about 2020, when all hell broke loose in this country, and they changed to synthetics and these horrible pajama bottoms that have like a band around the calf or ankle, depending on whether you do capri or long. And I can't find these anymore. I'm pretty heartbroken about it because I like cotton, okay? I want cotton. I don't want synthetics on my skin. So, you know, if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, don't. That is my humble opinion. My experience is, it's not worth it unless, like, you've got some really great, stay very superficial. That's your best bet. Show decorator items. Show thrift store shopping. Little birds. Nature. Do sleep videos. Rain falling. But don't do a personal vlog. It isn't worth it. It really isn't. You get so many crazies with so many opinions, and bringing in half-truths and misinformation in comments, and it's aggravating, okay? It's aggravating because you want to respond, and I just deleted a response video because it's such a controversial issue. And I started looking into the issue this viewer was, spouting about. I had to hide another user because here's a warning, okay? I don't want to go there. I love my state. I love my governor. And if you hate both, perhaps you should unsubscribe, because I don't want your controversy here. If you're gonna, spout out half information and not really look at both sides, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. I try to look at both sides of everything. And honestly, whatever side you're on, I guess that's where you're going to lean, and you're going to try to find reasons why the other side is bad, and well, then I'm a conservative. If that makes me bad, you really should not be here. I don't care if I go down to 12 subscribers again. At this point, I just want peace. I would like peace in my vlogs. And if my saying I love Florida bothers you, Florida's been very good to me. Very good to me. I am so grateful I came here when my husband got sick. I was able to be his paid caregiver. And that was such a blessing. And it saves money. It saves a lot of money not having to send somebody into assisted living, which is thousands and thousands of dollars. I was paid $900 and a month, and he got the best individualized care a person could get. Yeah, I'm going to pat myself on the back there. It's another gorgeous day, and I so desperately want to clean my windows, but it would be quite difficult because the window is very heavy, you know, trying to pull it out. They're older, from 2004 when the place was built, so they don't open as easy as they used to. So I was thinking I had bought a pressure, like weed sprayer. It's in the other room in my camping gear because that was going to be my shower when I went on the road. Sometimes do you ever just want to walk away from everything? I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes I wish I could leave everything behind. And like Dennis always said, just a backpack. Unfortunately, I can't walk, so I'm not going anywhere in the near future. There's some rumored talk in my children, my boys and Maggie, about possibly leaving Florida. They miss the seasons. The traffic is getting really bad down here because everybody's flocking here, you know, and a lot of people are flocking here. And yeah, it's making driving pretty scary and miserable. Especially the ones that love to do that. They come right up to you, like cut right to the corner of your rear side of your car, and then literally cut you off because they're in a hurry to get somewhere. And then you all end up at the red light anyway with this moron, you know, maybe one car ahead. Right. I don't know, I'm tired. I'm just tired. What can you do about something like that? I don't know how to pep myself up. I'm trying to drink coffee, but it's getting cold and I don't have a microwave. I would never microwave this anyway. I'd be afraid of ruining it. Handmade pottery. Signed, so it doesn't say dishwasher and microwave safe, you know. I love this. I want to go home so desperately. But I can't walk anyway, so it's a really bad idea at this point in time. I mean, I hobble around, it's horrible. Ah, there's a wasp. Your nest is gone, go away. That's another reason I don't want to open my window, to try to wash the window. So what I was going to do is I was going to take my, you know, you pump the weed. I'm sorry, I'm random again. So you fill it, and oh my gosh, it's going to be heavy. I think it's a 2-gallon sprayer. And I was going to put water and maybe 1 drop of dish liquid, and I don't have any vinegar. I would have put vinegar in it because that's a good rinsing agent, you know. And then I was going to just like spray down the outside windows just to get the worst of the dust. And then there's some little drippy things happening. And I just want my windows cleaner so that I can, because my view is like a beautiful painting that's living and alive. And I get to watch the birds, the lizards, even the wasps, all, you know, the squirrels and odd little birds and weird little things that fluff up the leaves, and the sand will go flying with those crows. And what are they doing? You gotta wonder, is it bugs they're looking for? I don't know, but it's funny. So yeah, I want a better picture of that. I want a cleaner, crisper, clearer view. I should hire someone to clean, but I spent all my money at Home Goods. Well, I do have money coming, and, you know, I could hire someone to come and clean for a couple hours, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I'm a little scared about washing down the shower because this action makes my neck go out. What a world. Maybe I could use that sprayer. I do have some of that, instead of getting the aerosol can, I got the pump bottle of scrubbing bubbles. What do they call that? So I could spray that down, but I don't want to like inundate myself with fumes either. Stuff smells. Can't they make it unscented? I guess not, it's chemicals. I don't like using chemicals. I always just use plain peroxide or alcohol to wipe down. I could try that. I have a cleaning rag. I could soak it with alcohol and then start at the top and just rub down my shower stall. It's not like it's filthy or anything, but you want to keep it up because, the soap scum is and it's fiberglass, which I love, very easy to clean. You don't want to use scouring stuff on those or else you ruin the finish, and then you're going to have everything sticking to it. So right now mine is nice and shiny, and yeah, I think I'm going to attempt that today. I have work at 3:30, and so I'm going to do babysitting. And I do get gratis from my children for babysitting, but I don't get it in cash. So in other words, I'll say, hey, I need this or that, and they'll say, here's the bank card, and then I just go and I buy what I want for myself, and that's that. So no cash is exchanged. I gotta be really careful of that. I have a lot to lose in benefits, and I don't want to do that, and that's another reason, not that my problem with YouTube is that you have to have $100 in your wallet before they give it to you. And where I had this glitch for 4 months, and finally we reached $100, but they weren't able to give it to me because I had closed an account down. So then I had to change bank accounts, and now I'm waiting to verify that bank account. Meanwhile, I think it's $171, which is still okay. As long as I stay under $179, I'm good. And that isn't, for a month, but it's going to look like a month on my statement. It was the course of 4 months, okay? $171 over 4 months. I'm not even getting 2 cents a view anymore. It's like, what is it, half a cent a view? So, and sure, the 171 will definitely come in handy. I can use it for gas, for food, for a cleaning lady, and all the myriad things I need for living in a place. I'm grateful I have a place to live. I am. But, oh my goodness, you start pulling things out of storage, you realize how much crap you have, and it's not crap that you should throw away because it costs money to replace it. Things like, so I got 3 scouring sticks for cleaning the toilet. And I got to tell you, the water here must be pretty decent because there's no rings or anything. But I don't want to throw the sticks away. Maybe I'll give one to Maggie because their water's really nasty and it's constantly making the inside of the toilet bowl blackish and grayish with lines and just mold, and it's a very wet house. Bless them. Very wet house. It's right on the canal, Well, it's a river, actually. It's not man-made. It's a natural river. And the neighbor's been fighting to get the city to pull out all the, it's got an overgrowth of, it's not really lily pads. It's just kind of like these big green things. I don't think they're lily pads, but I'm not sure. They don't lay flat. They kind of stick up all over the place. Do lily pads do that? I don't know. It's greenery and it's, choking out. Even the ducks can't get through it. They literally have to stop swimming, go up to the side of the bank and walk to get to the next area that they can swim and fish in. I'm just chit-chatting this morning. I've made several videos and deleted them. One of them was me being hysterical about my cousin. I just needed someone to talk to, so I videoed it like I was talking to you guys, and it helped me feel better. I got to get out and cry out everything that was bothering me, and I was like, I'm not publishing this. This is crazy. But, and, the first thing I think of in my mind, well, especially if somebody is vomiting bile, is cancer. I've just got this cancer on the brain lately. I'm watching too many videos of women struggling with it. I should quit watching those. But you want to know how their story is going to end, and you want it to end well. So I don't go there often. I wait, like once a month I'll go and I'll see what's happening with them and praying for them and hoping for the best. Some of these are really young women with small children. It's heartbreaking. I pray for all the women everywhere struggling with health issues. God, comfort them, heal them if you want to, or lead them to some sort of resolution to their issue. These are the kind of things I think about in a day. All the women that are like me with a health issue that can't get out there and hike and go to the beach. It's too long a walk from the handicap parking to the water, and it's not that far, but it's too far for me. If I go to a store, I need to be able to hang on to something, get that weight off my right leg so I can shop, That's groceries, that's anything. If I have a good day, I'm like, okay, my leg's not too bad. I've been dying to go here or there, I'm going. But it's really, really hard for me to get, and walking on uneven surfaces like beach sand. I'm pretty sad about it, but I still compensate it with, I'm just minutes from the beach. Anytime I need to go there, I will. And I'm scared about my van because I'm paranoid. If it's not running like smooth as silk, I'm nervous. And I don't want to go far in it. As a matter of fact, my daughter Bonnie, she's coming in to Florida on Friday. And I told Danny Jr., can I please borrow your car? One, it's so much easier to maneuver in the airport. What a bunch of crazies coming and going, no directionals, and the cop is just blowing his whistle instead of directing traffic. You gotta get out of here. I'm like, my person's coming through the door. Oh, the airport. I think, oh gosh, I can't make a mistake. I gotta make sure I've got the right airport. Last time I went to the wrong airport and it was an hour to resolve that issue because it was rush hour, and it's gonna be rush hour again. And that's another reason I want to borrow Denny's car. It's just so much easier to maneuver on the highway. And, I know the car has been well cared for and it's not going to crap out on me. I hope to God it's not going to. I got to check my wallet and make sure I have my AAA card. I got a AAA because when I bought that van, I was like, yeah, I'm going to need tow service. You never know. And down here, they're pretty good about getting to you in time. So, they weren't so good in New England. Well, things are way farther away from each other up there. Oh, if only I could just drive around New England in my van and see all the places I love. The coordinator went to Rhode Island. She's a service coordinator here in the apartments, and we were talking. I says, oh, tell me, what did you do? What did you see? And she talked about the seafood, and I'm like, oh, mercy. And she talked about the clams, and I was like, oh. I said, people down here that have never been up there don't understand what a New England clam is like. I love clams. I love them steamed, dipped in butter and lemon. I love them fried with all that crispiness. even if I couldn't taste them and I could have one in my mouth, I know what it was, you know. When you have too much time on your hands because your leg sucks, you have a lot of time to think of these things. Though I really should be cleaning my room. I don't want all the stuff that's on the edges there. So that's a good idea. I think I'm going to make myself eggs and toast. I'm trying not to eat too much bread because I'm really, really trying to get my weight down. But I'm hungry, okay? So I made lamb, right? And I still have the beans and vegetables left over. So what I did is I put a piece of cooked lamb, because I had lamb and coleslaw the other day. I put the lamb in with the beans and vegetables. They're just like pinto beans and white beans, and then there's just every vegetable I had in the fridge. I just chopped it all up and threw it in there with diced tomatoes. And so, you know, I was eating that, and in 2 hours I was starving. I don't know if I can, I don't think I can fill up without carbs. What do I do? You know, there's a controversy. Carbs aren't bad if they're good carbs, and carbs are this, and they cause insulin resistance. Is this true? I mean, there's so many half-truths running around out there, even on about food and eating. 21 minutes. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I am going to go now, and I don't know if I'm going to publish this, but maybe for my peeps, you know, I think I'll publish this just so we can just have a little morning chat. And look, my roses still look great. They're going to start, their little petals are going to start falling off. My cousin Linda, when I talked to her, she said the flowers I sent her at the hospital weeks ago, she said, Nikki, they're just like the day they brought them in. I'm like, what? I said, that's incredible. She said, yeah, Miss Alice, who runs the boarding house that Linda lives in, she said, Miss Alice even said she'd never seen anything like it. Not brown, nothing. That's one heck of a florist, I'll tell you. I'll be ordering from them again as soon as I find out what room Linda's in. I am so distraught. I don't know what is really happening inside her body, and it just sounds really bad, and she's continuing to get weaker. She's falling. I thought her and I might ride off into the sunset, you know, go camping together. I wouldn't be alone, and we'd have fun, and we'd talk about the old days, and life is what life is, right? Okay, eggs and toast, I'm off. Love y'all. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.